a blend, a fancy way of saying oil and water and wax. Oil and water and emulsifying agent, I should say. Oil, water, and emulsifying agent is what most creams are. And the reason most people love the skincare business, I'm talking about business people, bookkeepers, they're the worst. Bookkeepers. If your skincare company is run by a bookkeeper or an accountant, that's a skincare company that you don't want to participate with, because bookkeepers and accountants are interested. I have an accountant. I love my accountant, by the way. They're interested in the bottom line. And when it comes to healthcare or skincare, which should be healthcare, you don't want a company that's more interested in the bottom line than or interested in you. And skincare companies that are run by bookkeepers are just that. So emulsions and face creams are water and oil and emulsifying agents. And 80 to 90% of a face cream is water. So when I come up with my skincare products, they're going to be real products. They're not going to have 80 to 90% water. They're probably not going to have any water in them. They're all going to be active ingredients, and they're going to be about skin health, not about skin care. In fact, that's my new tagline. That's going to be my tagline, skin health and not skin care. To answer your question, yes, I am coming out of the line. And you know what I'm calling it, Debbie? Let me tell you what I'm calling it, because I'm so sick of the crap that's in the skincare business, and there's a lot of crap in the skincare business. It's a very predatory business, unfortunately. You know what I'm calling my new company, my new skincare business? I'm calling it The Truth, because that's what it's about, the truth. It's about honesty, it's about integrity, and it's about really making a difference on your skin. So keep looking for it, because it should be out here in a couple of weeks. Meantime, why don't you do this, Debbie? Send me an email, ben@ksco.com, and I'll send you a couple of preview samples, just for being so sweet to call. Did you have a question?
Thank you so much.
Did you have a question or anything?
Nope, that was it. I was wondering when it was coming out.
Should be out in a couple of weeks. Send me and you'll hear about it. It'll be all over GCN, hopefully. Send me an email, ben@ksco.com. Put your address in there, and I'll send you a couple of prototypical samples.
Thank you so much.
Preview samples. Thank you. Thank you for calling. Okay, let's go to Vanessa, who's been holding on for a long time. What's up, Vanessa? Welcome to the bright side.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm about to go jog, but I need to talk to you about this.
Okay.
I think I've got a thyroid problem. I had a chiropractor. I think he's a naturopath as well, but he noticed I have rough heels, and I run. Right now I'm running like a total of 12 miles every week, sometimes 15 or 16. I eat pretty well. In order to lose weight, I have to be extremely strict on my diet and exercise.
Sounds like you do have. I don't mean to cut you off, but I got a couple more calls I want to get to. It does sound like you do have a thyroid problem, but you know what? It's typical to have a thyroid problem. We all have thyroid problems after, say, the age of 30 or 40, just because of how we live our lives. So just to say you're hypothyroid or have a thyroid problem, that doesn't help matters. And taking iodine is not the solution to a thyroid problem, and taking thyroid hormone is not the solution to a thyroid problem. The thyroid is a regulatory gland. That means it regulates all the chemistry in the body, all of it. All of it. Every single thing that happens in the body depends on thyroid hormone. So if you have dry skin anywhere in the body, the chances are pretty good that you got a thyroid problem, especially if you're older. If you have any health issue, the chances are pretty good that you're having an associated thyroid problem. In fact, it's pretty much impossible to have a chronic degenerative health problem without being hypothyroid. So all health issues, pretty much all of them are going to have a hypothyroid component. So what do? Number one, the most intimate link to the thyroid is the adrenal glands, which is your stress glands. So you want to regard hypothyroidism as a sign that you're under some kind of duress, long-term stress, long-term duress. That covers about 320 million Americans, including babies. Well, I'm exaggerating, but certainly most adults are going to be dealing with some kind of adrenal duress. Do you have problems sleeping at night or insomnia? Or do you wake up in the middle of the night, anything like that? Tired in the morning when you wake up after a good night's sleep? You feel like you're tired, but you can't sleep at night? Well, I don't want to know but. No buts. No buts. That's a yes or no. Yes or no.
Yes.
Okay. That's a sign. Okay. That's a sign that the adrenal glands are pooped out. And secondary to that, the thyroid will start to slow down. After the adrenal glands are cranking and making cortisol go out, and your body's all jittery and you can't sleep and you have all the signs of adrenal excess, eventually the thyroid will slow down. So the first thing we need to do is calm the body down. Deep breathing is your best friend for hypothyroidism. Slow deep breathing. Sit on the couch, slow, deep breathing. That's number one. Number two, make sure you're doing all your adrenal nutrients. Vitamin C is the king adrenal vitamin, and zinc is the king adrenal mineral. So get yourself on the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, which is a wonderful source of vitamin C. In fact, do the whole Healthy Start Pack if you're not doing it. And then throw in 50 milligrams of zinc. If you can get vitamin B12 shots, B12 is very important for the adrenal glands. Use some B12 shots. And then also the B complex is in the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. Also very important for the adrenal glands is salt. So if you're on a low salt diet or you're trying to stay away from salt, that can present a burden to the adrenal glands. Sipping on Celtic sea salt water, take a teaspoon or half a teaspoon of Celtic sea salt, put it in a glass of water, and sip on it until it doesn't taste good anymore. That's another great adrenal strategy. Then you want to make sure that your digestive system is operating pristinely. One of the biggest causes, or one of the most important causes of hypothyroidism, in addition to adrenal stress, is Hashimoto's thyroid, which is an autoimmune disease, and that implies some kind of digestive impairment. If you're constipated, or you have gas, or you're bloated, or you have rashes, or any kind of unexplained immune conditions, chances are pretty good you're reacting to a food, and that can also cause hypothyroidism via the autoimmune connection. So do all the food stuff, especially probiotics, especially the Biolumin Nightly Essence. I would also be using the Z Radical in addition to the Biolumin Nightly Essence. Great for the immune system and great for the digestive system. And last, but most certainly not least, make sure you're using the Healthy Start Pack. So Vanessa, focus on adrenal health. Relax the body. Make sure you're deep breathing. Use salt, Celtic sea salt. Get on zinc 50 milligrams a day. And vitamin C, vitamin B12 shots may be helpful. And also the Biolumin Nightly Essence and Z Radical. And look for food intolerances or food allergies. You notice I didn't say anything about iodine, you guys. Hypothyroidism needs to be addressed as an adrenal issue and a digestive issue largely. All right, that's all the time we have for today. Hope we see you in Tulsa next Monday, October 27th. I'm Pharmacist Ben. Have yourselves a spectacular, wonderful day. We'll talk to y'all later, folks. Bye for now.
Virtually anyone can hack your cell phone and track your calls, your texts, your emails, your every movement, but only if they can detect a signal. Stay one step ahead of hackers and Big Brother with a Block-It Pocket, a custom-made pocket infused with pure silver that creates a complete Faraday enclosure for your cell phone. For free shipping to the lower 48, visit blockitpocket.com or call 888-315-9618. blockitpocket.com, enhancing health and privacy.
We the people grow cotton, weave fabric, engrave ink, embed strips and fibers to protect from counterfeit, then carting to a private bank, having it lent back at interest, forcing taxes to service debt. This capitalism, or was Jefferson correct when stating a central bank issuing the public currency is a greater menace to the liberties of the people than a standing army? Ted Anderson, I'm placing a free silver dollar in a book that explains our monetary system. Call for your copy, 800-686-2237. It's time to understand the system. Call 800-686-2237. That's 800-686-2237.
The experts at Web.com want to build your business a successful website for free, just like we did for these current Web.com customers.
We've used and looked at other website designers, but there's nobody better than Web.com.
Web.com can build your website in as little as 7 days free. Plus, we'll promote it on all the major search engines like Google, Yahoo, and Bing. If after 30 days you're happy, we'll continue to provide promotion, hosting, support, and maintenance, all for one low monthly fee. If not, cancel and pay nothing.
If you're in business today and you don't have a web presence, you won't be taken seriously.
Call right now and you'll also get a free .com or .net domain name for your new website powered by VeriSign, the world's leading domain name provider.
Call 800-297-0154. That's 800-297-0154.
No upfront charge for site build, after which ongoing fees apply. Rights to site are relinquished when canceled. Domain included.